Hi there, Soul Shines. My name is Michelle, and today's Creative Expressions. And it was due like 3 hours ago, according to my own personal time schedule. So it's late, and I'm sorry. So that will bring us to why it's late. We're going to start with the. Hold on. I was like, that is right by the microphone. That's going to be loud. Life update. What's going on in my life? Well, first of all, I spent a couple weeks sick, and that was very frustrating, and all the things that I needed to get done. I have a neighbor that's built some shelves for my laundry room, so I was going to spend the last few weeks cleaning up my laundry room, and then I got sick. And he's putting in the shelves tomorrow, and my laundry room is so not ready. So there's that. And then I had a really hard week this last week, which is why this is late, because I don't like to record it at the beginning of the week because I want to kind of see if I get things finished for this video. And on Thursday morning, we had a situation with the dog, and it had me super stressed, and I spent like 30 hours just like on the verge of a panic attack. My anxiety was so high, and it was so crazy. Friday morning, we took the dog into the vet. We weren't sure if we were going to be coming home with the dog or what was going to be happening, if we were going to be saying, our sadness is that we no longer have a dog or what. He did end up having surgery, so like my anxiety switched from like this kind of unknown with the dog, what was going on with him, to now taking care of him. He's got a cone on his head, and my kids have kind of called it the cone of shame because that's what their stepmom calls it. I'm like, oh no, that is the cone of pain, because if he bumps into anything, it pushes into his neck, and then he yelps in pain. And I'm like, nope, that's the cone of pain. So it's been kind of hard, and it means that I don't get all the sleep that I need. I feel like I'm taking care of a newborn again, because I have to get up with him. Because he's running into things, he won't go outside by himself because he runs into the stairs. So I have to carry him down the stairs and then carry him up the stairs, and it's been a hard weekend. I'm hoping that in a few days it won't be so painful, and he'll start to kind of mellow out a little bit about that. And and then we have another like week to 10 days of him being in the cone, so because we have to take him back to get sutures out, and it's been hard, and it totally threw my mojo off for being able to make this video. So, yeah. In other news, my daughter is working at a haunted house being a scare actor. She absolutely loves it. I haven't seen her this happy in probably 5 years. It is so nice to see, because when you have a teenager and they are not a happy person, it causes concern, but she's been so happy. She loves what she's doing, and she has always been one that's like all into the cosplay thing, so the opportunity to dress up is especially nice for her. So that's exciting. It's exciting for her. And their haunted house was rated #1 in Utah, so that was pretty cool. So that's been fun. I think that kind of covers some of the life updates. So, things that I have finished. I do not think that I have shared the gnome for my daughter-in-law. Gave it to her last night, so I do not have it to show. So, picture of this gnome. It's not a great picture because for some reason, probably because I was sick, I didn't get a good gnome picture. But here's a picture of the gnome or you have seen it or whatever, wherever I put it. That was kind of fun. And then this one, this is a small version of a gnome that I made. He's got like a pretty crazy beard that's extra long, but when it kind of curls up, and that's kind of fun. And in case you can't tell, candy corn. The colors are a little bit more autumny than a candy corn, bright yellows and oranges, but still pretty fun. And the person this is for had a birthday earlier in September, but then I was sick, so she hasn't got it yet. So I'm excited to give it, but I do have it here to show you guys. So that's what I have done in the gnome department. In the socks, I have these that I just finished. This one here, I did a 2x1 ribbing across the foot. I don't know, it was really cute. These worked up so fast because for some reason, these were so fun to work on. I made peach ones that I'll put the picture here for because I don't have them anymore. Very similar in construction, but for whatever reason, the peach ones, I was just like, I hate this. I don't think I did a ribbing. I think I did a plain, but there was just something about working on those that I was just like, I'm so not interested in them. So I was really surprised that when I picked up this yarn, I just like, this is awesome, and I just did them. I don't know what it was, something. But I'm really excited. I think this is really fun. The little ruffle, that was a really fun thing to add to socks. So I have the 2 pairs that have that. And so I'm excited to get these. And I think that covers it for finished objects. So 2 pairs of socks and 2 gnomes. That's the last one. What I have going right now is these ones that are for my son. And I have a 4x1 ribbing going across the foot. I think that looks really cool. Of course, the bottom of the foot is just plain stockinette. And they're really fun. I like that these gray stripes right here kind of lined up together, even though I obviously did not start the socks in the same place. So these are for my oldest son. Holy cow, that boy is turning 30. I don't know how that happened because I'm 29, right? I just don't get it, but yeah, he's turning 30. So I've got to work on these. My other son, who's also got an October birthday, he's turning 18 next week. I don't know what these boys and girls are doing. So yeah, he's turning 18, which means I have an 18-year-old, a 19-year-old, and a 30-year-old, and that's weird. But then I also have 16, 15, and 13, which is also weird. Until April, I have 5 teenagers. That's just very strange. Anyway, yeah, his socks, I haven't even started, even though his birthday's next week, because my goal is to try and get these ones done first, because he doesn't live here. And then that will be the last of the family socks. For commission socks, this is where this green one is, and the other one is about the same distance, I think. These are harder because these are going to be a bigger sock. It's all just solid green. It's really kind of hard to just push myself to do it, but I finally feel actually a lot more comfortable about the commission socks because they're all supposed to be for Christmas, and I was really concerned that I wouldn't get them made because like these were a pair of the commission socks, as were the peach ones. But all I have left for commission socks is those green ones, which when they get done, I will put a little Minecraft creeper face on the front. So those green ones, and the next pair of socks that I'm going to cast on, hopefully this week. I've got to wait and see which yarn she wants to use. They're for a little baby that was just born. So she'll be like, 3 months old at Christmas time. So they're going to be so fun and so fast to make. So I have a little newborn pair to make. And then she wants a pair of socks that are knee-high. And I don't know if I can find a good knee-high pattern that I can do. So we'll see how that works. but that baby will be about a year old at Christmas time. So I have those 2 pairs of socks and then those green ones that are for a 9-year-old. So I feel like I could get the 2 baby socks done in October, and that like gives me a lot more hope, because then I can actually see that I can get all 3 pairs of socks done even before December. Like I could really, once I've got the 2 baby socks done, like really force myself to work on the green socks. I think I can do it. I do the green socks if I go somewhere and I'm sitting around waiting. I do take at least one of those with me and don't take anything more fun to work on, which helps force me to get them done. And so, yeah, so for socks, I've got the 3 commission socks left. I'm really excited to cast on the newborn baby socks today, if I can, or tomorrow, as soon as she says, yes, I want that color. And then these socks, I don't know how long they will take me to do. And then I have the socks for my son. And after that, I'm seriously thinking I really just want to work on things for me, because I have a couple of knitting projects for myself that I put on hold. A sweater that I was crocheting for myself that I put on hold. I was doing Jaden Stitch's calendar blanket from 2021, I believe. I got partway on that, and then that got put on hold. It might have been 2020. I don't know when I was doing it. But it got put on hold. I've got a blanket for my daughter that got put on hold. And so it's like I got to get these socks done. And 2 more gnomes. The gnome for my 2 sons. Get those done so that I can just really focus on... I've spent this whole year focusing on presents for them that I kind of feel like it's time to focus on something else. Although, I really want to make play food for my granddaughter and my grandson. I think that would be really fun to give them, like little apples, little potatoes, little carrots, and I think that just would be really fun to crochet, and I think those would also be really fast to make up a bunch of little presents for them for Christmas, and so I'm going to see what I can do for that, and maybe make a basket with like little eggs in it or something. I just think it would be so fun, so I might move on to that. We'll see how it goes. Because like I said, I'm really focused on socks. I'm so ready to have these done, and I really want to make socks for myself. I've already made 1 pair for myself, and I'd really like to make more socks for myself, but I'm like kind of socked out for a minute. So I don't want to have so much pressure to make socks. Like, I would love to keep a pair of socks on when I'm done with these, but not be, that's all I do, kind of a thing. Does that make sense? So that's kind of where I'm at with plans. That was kind of a work in progress and the plans coming. So yeah, I got some things done, got lots going. Other things, more life update is kind of looking at ways to make money, how to kind of renew my faith in Christ. I haven't lost my faith in Christ, but I definitely don't feel as dedicated to him as I used to be, and so that's kind of a focus that I'm taking on again. Learned a lot about myself recently and some of the beliefs that I've had going on, and hoping that these awarenesses will help me kind of shift some things in my life for the better. Yeah. Hoping things are going better for me. Plans for the channel. I still plan to, my next thing I plan to do is to do a cell phone case that will use half double. Actually, it will be a half double crochet corner to corner project, and so I'm kind of excited for that. I think that's for an adventurous beginner. So for an adventurous beginner, you're welcome to it. Of course, anybody who's been crocheting could pick it up like that, if you've been crocheting for a while. So I'm excited to do that. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do after that. If I'm going to maybe do something holiday related because we've got Halloween coming up, or if I'm going to do something, do a basic step or whatever. I don't really feel like I have any knitting tutorials left in me right now. I've shared kind of some of the things, but if something comes along that I want to do, I don't know. But I do expect that I will have a tutorial next week and a tutorial after that, and keep on track, because it was been a little frustrating not having a tutorial because I was sick, and not having a tutorial because life was too crazy, and it's like, oh man, I don't have one. I don't want that to happen again. So hopefully I can be on the ball with this, because it's been frustrating. Like September kind of threw my whole self off, and now I'm like, okay, we can do this. We can do this. We get back into it. We can do this. So that's where I'm at today. I'd love to know what you guys are doing. And, what are you crocheting? What are you knitting? What are you sewing? What, are you doing felting or quilling? Oh my gosh, that's a fun thing. What are you doing? What are you up to? Share with me. I'd love to know. And yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time. Remember to let your light shine through your creations. Bye.